Hello and welcome back to the battle. My name is Colin, and today we've got another brand new trailer with a brand new Pokemon. So let's just hop right into it. I'm a competitive player. I've played for a very long time, 10 years, so I know my stuff for the most part. So let's hop in. So we've got our streamer friend once again, introducing herself. All right. Let's see some spice. We got the sandwich ingredients. I worked at a sub shop. I know a lot about sandwiches. Okay, the Magnetons move. Or the Magnemites. Alright, come on. Give us something good. Give us something good! Alright. I wouldn't want to see them crawling out of the ocean. Is it Pikachu? Newbie trainer number 1, what are you thinking? Pikachu? Really? You're gonna guess Pikachu? I swear to God, if he asks for Krogan, I swear to God. Krogan. The electric gym leader with the Krogan. Alright, buddy. It looks like a giant booger. Okay. He's squishy. I bet it has a giant HP stat, honestly. It is kind of cute. And it eats sandwiches. It's electric type. Is that it? Alright, that's it. Alright, so they basically just revealed one Pokemon. Nothing too crazy there. Let's head to the Pokemon website to see what information we do have on this thing. So as we just saw, the newest Pokemon to be revealed is Bellibolt. It's an electric frog Pokemon. Pure electric typing, 311. That's about as tall as my thumbnail artist. 250 pounds, and its ability is Electromorphosis and Static. So I know Static's a pretty solid ability, but I want to say it's usually only used when the other ability is kind of ass. So we're probably about to find out what Electromorphosis is. Okay, so it expands and contrasts its elastic body to generate electricity in an organ that looks like a belly button. The huge amount of electricity generated this way is discharged from the two bumps on either side of its head that resemble eyeballs. Its actual eyes are adorably small and round, so when it tries to be intimidating, it puts an eye-like bumps to good use. Okay. Doesn't notice until attacked. It is difficult to train Bellibolt to initiate a battle without being attacked first. After the sun sets, you can hear strange noises coming from Bellibolt's habitat. The noise is not Bellibolt's cries, but the sound emanating from their stomachs. It is known that this sound signals that they are hungry. Jesus. Sounds like a horror movie. Alright, the ability here. Okay, so all we're getting is the ability. New ability, Electromorphosis. Bellibolt's ability, Electromorphosis, is a new ability appearing for the first time in these titles. We know. It becomes charged when hit by an attack, boosting the power of the next electric move it uses. Okay. So how good will this thing be competitively? Let's start with its typing. Pure electric, that sucks. I really think electric is one of the best types in the game, but usually most notably with dual types. Pokemon like Thundurus, Rotom, Zapdos, to name a few, are all really great electric type Pokemon, but generally they have to have a really good ability or be dual types. Like Raichu is very good Pokemon, same with Pachirisu, but their abilities are super important and they're very niche in their metas. So pure electric, Bellibolt is looking very, very grim. Its abilities, Electromorphosis and Static. Electromorphosis is really interesting. I saw people on Twitter talking about potentially spamming Bulldoze, plus Weakness Policy, plus Electromorphosis. It sounds like a really fun idea and a decent strategy. Just because any move can proc the ability. But in reality, I don't know. I would have to see a lot of dedication to this Pokemon to make it viable in any format. Pure electric typing is just pure garbage, and I think you'd have to commit a lot of resources to making this Pokemon a shine, such as like maybe Surf Spam or, like I mentioned earlier, Bulldoze plus Weakness Policy. That sounds like the best way to use this Pokemon. It looks like it's going to be a very high HP Pokemon. We don't know any of its stats yet. There's not too much to infer about this Pokemon, but overall, it kind of looks lackluster. I think that pure electric typing is really going to hold it back. And I think the only way we have to hope that it is a decent Trick Room, as a decent Trick Room speed tier. Because otherwise, Bellibolt over here is going to be belly trash. And I don't think we're going to see it be used. And that being said, if it does get an evolution of some sort, because we don't know when this gym leader appears in the game. This could be the second gym leader, third, who knows. So this might not be the final evolution. But if it is the final evolution, I don't know. Bellibolt is looking very, very, very grim for the Bellibolt fans out there. Static is a great ability as well, but I don't know. I think there's a lot to know, to learn about this Pokemon before we can make a fair judgment on how good Bellibolt can be. Just because we need those stats, we need those numbers, and those moves. Because it could get some really, really good supporting moves or something. And maybe it ends up being like a phenomenal support Pokemon with static or something. But Electromorphosis, while a very cool ability, in theory, it just doesn't seem like it'll be that useful. I think it definitely needs to be a very bulky Pokemon. I think bulk is super, super key. And if you're not a very bulky Pokemon, this ability sucks because you're just going to faint, or you're just going to take... You're only going to be able to activate the ability once per battle. And there's Pokemon, we don't know the numbers yet, but my guess is it's probably about the power of Charge, the move Charge, which would increase your power by 1.5. And I don't know if that's worth it when there's an ability, like Regieleki's signature ability, that gives its electric type moves a boost by 1.5, but always. So, I don't know. Obviously, Regieleki is legendary, this Pokemon is not, but this ability just seems very, very lackluster, and it relies on your opponent doing something, which is never a good thing. I've said this a lot, but whenever you rely on your opponent to do something, it's instantly bad in the game of Pokemon because they don't have to do it. I think competitive is inherently a pretty bad ability, and Defiant because it relies on your opponent to do something. And if your opponent doesn't do that, your ability doesn't activate. Now, Defiant Thunderous really just ran house in Series 12, but that was mainly because it forced certain ways to play the game, and setting up Airstreams is always good. It had godlike typing, so I think that in the case of Defiant Thunderous, I'll let it slide, but generally, if I'm making my opponent do something, it's just a bad ability or a bad move. So, I don't know. I feel like you have to commit to this Pokemon, and you have to use something like Bulldoze plus Trick Room. That's really probably the best way to use Bellibolt here, but we'll see. I'm sure we'll see some fun Bellibolt teams, especially after this trailer and this reveal, but for the most part, I think I'm going to put this thing straight in the box where it belongs to never be seen again and to probably never use. Because Bellibolt, while cute, is probably pretty awful. So, that's really all I got. That's really all the trailer gave me. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown of Bellibolt. I hope it doesn't suck. It is really adorable. Maybe there will be an evolution that will save our sweet, sweet boy here, but I'm not hopeful. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Helps me out a ton. I'll see you guys on Monday for another video. Peace.